Hello everyone, it's your girl Soso Dal here. Today I'll be talking about skincare. I'll be dividing this talk into the face routine and body routine, and I'll just get straight to it. So generally what I do now that I'm living in a cold climate, I usually tune my skincare with the seasons, meaning that during the colder seasons, I tweak my skincare to fit into what my skin needs. And then during the warmer seasons, I also tweak my skincare to fit into what the season needs. So generally for my face, what I do is I cleanse, I tone, I use a serum, I use a moisturizer, and during the daytime, I use a sunscreen. And obviously during the day, if I'm out in the sun, I reapply my sunscreen. So going into the cleansers, I have two cleansers here. I just want to show you which I've been finding really good for my skin. I have with me the Simple Micellar Gel Wash, and this is, like, for me, a cheaper alternative to getting the CeraVe Moisturizing Gel Wash. To me, I've used that and I feel like they both do the same thing, but you're getting this at a cheaper price. This doesn't have any SLS in it. The major surfactant here is cocoa betaine. It has a lot of moisturizing ingredients. It has panthenol. It has other nice stuff in it to moisturize your skin. So I usually use this during the daytime. As you can see, as for people who know me, when I like a product, I usually have a lot of it. So this is empty and this is full. I haven't used this and I'm currently using this. For nighttime wash, I actually discovered this with my friend. It's the I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the Cosrx moisturizing triple hyaluronic moisturizing cleanser. This is super duper creamy and moisturizing for those people who are looking for a very moisturizing and creamy face wash to use. I love to use this at night. It does the job very well, cleanses your skin, and it's very gentle as well on your skin. So if you have dry skin, I'd recommend that you use this. Sorry, my camera, I don't know what's going on, but I hope you guys can see. This is what it looks like. It's a 150 ml squeeze tube. So this does the job for me in the evenings very well. You should try it out. So for toners, I'm currently using the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Toner. And I'll tell you about this and the other tone. I'm just trying this out. My regular toner is the Jumiso Waterfall Hyaluronic toner. So this is a bottle that I haven't opened because I'm still using this. I haven't finished this. So I'll tell you what I like about both products, then I'll show you one other product that I have also used. Let me start with the Haru Haru Black Rice Toner. Now, this toner, first of all, the packaging is nice. Second of all, it's gentle on the skin. This is the version. There are two versions. This particular version has it has an essential oil in it. When I was reading a lot of reviews online, I read where there's so many people who were complaining that the product, they didn't like the essential oil in it. I believe it has lavender essential oil, and that was a problem, and I think a bit of fragrance. But for me, my skin doesn't do too badly. It doesn't react. I don't have sensitive skin. I have normal skin, and my skin can take this. So I've been using this, and as you can see, it's quite far gone. It has a very light consistency, just slightly runny, and it absorbs really fast. I think it has done well for me when it comes to that slight brightening that you need on your skin. So the downside for me is the fact that it's not as hydrating as I want it to be, and probably the size. I'm a heavy user of products, so 150 mils for me is a small size, but it's perfect for travel. So this is the Haru Haru. Then I have the Jumiso This is the packet. And this one, I love the Waterfall hyaluronic acid toner, as in it is super duper moisturizing, and my skin drinks up this stuff. It has a thicker consistency when compared to the Haru Haru, and it also absorbs very fast. But I believe that the hydration is better with this particular product for my skin. And again, look at the size. It's 250 mils. You can literally use this for a very long time. I love the fact that it's the focus of this toner is hydration, because I I love when my skin feels like super hydrated. So I believe this has like 7 different types of hyaluronic acid or something. It says so on the packaging. It's slightly thicker than what you'd find in your regular toners, and for me this just goes well as a base for adding the rest of my products, my essence and my serums. Now I'll talk about one last toner before I move on to essences. So this one, I also saw this in my friend's stash. It's the Cosrx Propolis Synergy Toner, and it has honey extract as well. For those people who've used products that have propolis in them, propolis is like an extract from the bee. It helps in hydration. It helps in plumping up the skin. This the size is, I think it's about 150 ml as well. So for me, it's a bit on the small side, but the consistency is similar to what you find with the Haru Haru one. It's runnier when you compare it to the Jumiso toner, but it does well with hydration. I'd give it that. It does well with hydration. Doesn't really have so much brightening effect, but it does okay with hydration. So this is also a good product. I'll move on to essences. Now, essences are something I introduced in my routine sometime last year, and basically what I learned about them is that they help to draw in the product you're applying on them, or they help your products to penetrate better. And I know it's going to sound a bit cliche, but I have the Cosrx Advanced Snail Mucin. I'm sorry to those of you who react to snail essences or snail mucin, but see, this thing has worked wonders for me, and it has become a staple in my regimen. I have like, how many bottles? I think like 4 bottles or something, and it simply just does wonders for me. Some people react to it in the sense that it causes breakouts and all that because it's made out of snail slime, but it's super duper hydrating. It's super slimy. It just looks and feels, just look at this, it just looks and it spreads very easily when you use this as a base and then put your serums on top. My god, for me it just does really well for my skin. So this is the essence that I've currently been using. I haven't tried any other one because this one just has me, in a chokehold. Then moving over to serums. In the last skincare update video I shared, I talked about the Ordinary niacinamide 10%, 10% niacinamide with zinc serum, and I talked about the vitamin C serum as well. But I have a new serum, a game-changing serum in my routine that has actually helped my skin look all glowy. The glow you see now is mostly responsible for this serum. So let me just do the introduction. Ta-da! So this is the Beauty of Joseon Propolis and Niacinamide Glow Serum. It has 5% niacinamide and propolis in it. This serum, it has become my staple. So I'm sorry, The Ordinary. I don't think I'm ever going to use The Ordinary again, because this serum for me, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way the formula has been made, or maybe the addition of the propolis. I don't know, but the serum is bomb.com. If you have used the ordinary serum and you like that, you will love this, I guarantee you. Then another one that I've been using also recently, I started this I think it was the beginning of this month or so, and this is the Beauty of Joseon rice, I think is okay, sorry, it's the Glow Deep Serum. It has rice and alpha butane. So basically, the reason I introduced this serum is because it's getting to the warmer months, it's getting to the summer months, and me, I'm the queen of tanning. Once I go out under the sun, I get a tan. I cannot avoid it, even when I wear sunscreen. The only time I probably won't get a tan is when I'm all covered up. But fortunately, I can't cover my face, I can't cover my hands, and I can't cover my neck. So they all, these three parts of my body always get a tan when it gets warmer, when the sun begins to come out. I appreciate it. I know my skin is doing its job, it's producing more melanin for me, but sometimes it can look, you know what I mean, it can look a bit weird when you try to wear maybe like a sleeveless dress or a short dress, and you know, you have those two different discolorations going on. I know some people don't mind, but for me, I tend to use products that have a bit of brightening and lightening ingredients in it. Rice and alpha butane have been known to assist with brightening and lightening the skin by inhibiting, butane itself inhibits you know, the production of melanin in the skin, so it aids with brightening up hyperpigmentation. So as I always do, I have extras of it. I think I gave one out to a friend, but I have an extra of the propolis serum. And then I have this one. It's the Beauty of Joseon Revive Serum. It has ginseng and snail mucin in it. So I haven't used it yet. I'll use it later. I'll introduce it sometime, maybe when I don't need the Arbutin one anymore. But I just got this. I haven't tested it out. I haven't opened it. Probably just open it now. See what it looks like. So the serums all come in 30 ml bottles, and they have a very light, non-sticky texture. On my face, I use 2 to 3 drops. Okay, this is just as thick as the propolis and niacinamide one. The rice and Arbutin one is a bit lighter, so looks good. I'll give it a trial soon. So that's about it for serums. Then the next thing I'll talk about is face cream or face moisturizer. Again, I'm still happy with what COSRX has done. I'm using their Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream, and this cream is really super moisturizing. It's very hydrating, it's slimy, it's cooling. It has a cooling effect, so it's really, really slimy and has this gel-like texture, which my skin loves. So it has this very cooling sensation when you use it on your skin. So for people who are trying to heal their skin barrier, for example, if you've used a product that has maybe a high pH, maybe like a black soap or something, this will help to really soothe your skin barrier. It has a lot of moisturizing ingredients as well, and a little of it goes a long way. As is common with me, I have 2 of these because I don't like to run out of my skincare products. Now I'll talk about a cheaper alternative to face creams in general that I used before I bought this. So at a point I ran out of my face cream, and I decided to try the Simple Hydrating Gel Cream. This is also a very good moisturizer. This is a 50 ml squeeze tube. It's a very simple moisturizer. It does the job well, and for the price point, it absorbs really nicely into the skin, and it has also this cooling sensation. So for me, I love to give my skin lots and lots and lots of hydration. My skin does very well with hydrating ingredients, so this absorbs really fast into the skin. Also for this, a little goes a long way. So it's the simple hydrating gel cream water boost. It's 50 ml, and this worked really well before I got before my Cosrx arrived. So I have just a little of it left. I may use it during maybe a 1 or 2 day trip, I don't know yet, but or if I don't, then I'll use it as a hand cream. Okay, so there's one new thing I'll talk about my face care before I talk about sunscreens. It's something that I just newly introduced to my skincare routine. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It's retinol. Yes, retinol, because I mean, I'm in my 30s, and it's a it's a good time to start thinking of anti-aging ingredients. So this is the Urban Skin RX Rapid Repair Dark Spot Treatment. I understand from the reviews I saw online that this product is very gentle, and I wanted something really gentle. I just didn't want to go all in. I've read about tretinoin, and I feel like maybe I should just start with something a little gentler. So this has kojic acid and it has niacinamide in it, which obviously my skin loves both of them. So the ingredient listing is beautiful: water, niacinamide, jojoba seed oil, kojic acid, you know, and vitamin A. Lots of really nice stuff. And for this particular one, I don't use it every day. I use it only at night, and I use it every 2 to 3 days. So that's the quantity I use for my face. I may add a little just to my neck region, because I treat my neck the same way I treat my face. So it has this yellow consistency. I think that's the kojic acid in it, and probably the retinol as well. So it's really gentle for me. And I've also done a lot of research before I started using retinol on my face. I use the sandwich method. So I'll go in with my toner, I'll go in my essence, I'll go in with my moisturizer, then I add my retinol. I wait for it to dry, obviously, because the retinol needs to be on dry skin. I wait for all that to dry up, then I add my retinol. When that dries up, I top it up again with my moisturizer at night. So the very, you know, untoward effects of retinol, like skin purging and, you know, breakouts and skin sensitivity, barrier breakdown and all that, I haven't experienced it. And it's too short to know if it's working or not, because I'm only going to know if the retinol is working after like probably a 6-month period. So I just introduced this, so I'll look forward to seeing what it does to my skin. Then for daytime, I always wear sunscreen. I'm currently wearing sunscreen now, and I'll tell you a bit about some of my favorite sunscreens.